I'm reacting to a different video today. DDG's interview. I really fuck with DDG. Just his whole trajectory and everything. So I think there's lessons we can learn from this. So let's watch it together. I just appeared on Dating Stories, which is a big show out in Kenya. I did a reaction video last one. I'm doing more. So yeah, I'm just trying new things as a creator. I love this shit, bro. It doesn't matter to me. I'm always show up, be consistent. So let's have a look and you guys let me know in the comments below what you think and what you guys want me to react to. I think reacting to podcasts is kind of pretty cool, smart.
If he just hanging out, going on dates with Mary Jane, bro, Spider-Man wouldn't be as big as it is. You need negativity, bro. Like that, that fuels, that fuels people. Like people love negativity. That's just what the world is, especially in this industry. Like people want to see negativity. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like being the most loved is not good for business.
Yo, real quick, facts. I think for a marketing perspective, when I see like, let's say I get a lot of negative comments on like shorts and stuff like that. That's quite big because our shorts just to get millions of views. So of course you're gonna get a lot of negative comments. But even on some personal posts, you'll get some negative comments here and there. But like for me, it's like number one, bro, that's marketing. Like if as a business person, when I see a person comment negatively, I never take it to offense. And even the positive, I don't take it to heart. Because like if they comment negatively, it's like, well, number one, you're commenting on my video. I'm not commenting on your video. You're commenting on my video. So that means you're pushing my engagement up. When you comment on a video, especially negatively, you're gonna help that interview reach more people. You're helping someone market their brand. Honestly, when people comment negatively, and a lot of people are idle. So he's got a point. Sometimes use it to fuel you, sometimes use it as feedback, because whatever that, you know what I'm saying? And use it as marketing material, bro. They're growing your brand. When someone comments, don't pay it no attention.
In my opinion.
You see, I just closed the iPad. It's like everything I just studied, just fuck it. Just for a second. Nah, cause like this is like on some man time, and like no amount of like research or nothing can have this conversation. And I feel like I hear that, right? But at the same time, I feel like that's bullshit. Cause I feel like we all want to be loved. We all want to be like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, we could walk around like we macho man all we want and be like, yeah, man, y'all need a villain. I'm the bad guy. Even the Joker wanted to be like, you get what I'm saying? Like even the Joker, the bad guy of all bad guys who embraced it the most was like he wanted to be like, and then it turned them to that. Most villains we see, they want to be like they misunderstood, and it turned them to that.
Now I ain't no villain. I never said I'm a villain, but I like negativity sometimes. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm toxic. But when I'm most liked, if I go on like a streak of being liked all the time, it feels weird to me
Mm,
at this point in my career because I'm used to being hated on.
mm.
So it's like I don't know if fuel to fire. It's like this. You play basketball.
Play football, what?
Say you play football, right?
Mm.
What you play?
Cornerback.
All right. I mean, I don't know too much about football. That's
Cool
deep.
basketball. That's fine. Cool. I watch
Basketball.
basketball. Go ahead.
All right, basketball, right? If you hooping with your homies, basketball, whatever, right? Boom. Nobody talking shit. Nobody. Y'all just laughing, shooting threes, laughing. That's a weak game. That's a boring game, ain't it?
For
Trust.
sure.
When
Facts.
somebody say, you weak ass nigga, hey, you know what I'm saying? Then
Facts.
it's like, all right, bet. Cool. You playing for money? All right, bet. Boom, boom, boom. It's a little negativity, bro. It hypes you up. It
Facts.
makes you want to go harder. So that's why I like it. I'm not saying like I'm a villain or like I'm on no villain arc or I want to be the most hated. It's just like sometimes negativity is positive.
Hmm.
To me, it fills me. Like it makes me want to go harder.
Not for sure.
I think it's true. Like I've been in so many times in my life till now, I get underestimated. People, may look at me down. What's he doing? Especially the people close to you, they might not see a lot of people on the outside, like Sugira, like, yeah, I'm him, really. I understand. But sometimes when it's close to you, people don't see that. So that underestimation, the negativity, from others or like it does something to you. You know what I mean? Like it's 5 in the morning right now. Like I mean, and it's a thin line of like doing it because you're passionate about it and doing it because like you're intrinsically searching and living out your purpose. And then there's a thin line of also doing it like to stand up to negativity or to stand up to the haters, because that second one could be, it could, you could go to a dark place because you could achieve everything you're trying to achieve and still not feel it because you've been trying to prove people wrong this whole time, but you shouldn't do it to prove people wrong. But at the same time, that's what fuels the fire, bro. That negativity, that, oh, you think this is who I am? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna play dumb. I'm gonna play quiet. But this grind, this work, this shit that we're doing is gonna be so big. You're gonna be like, oh damn, oh damn. And so I see what you're saying.
I, I'm asking questions just to push for um to push your mind, your thought process, but at the same time, I do feel you. I feel
Yeah.
like the negativity fuels me. Like if it wasn't no negativity, then I wouldn't have the chip on my shoulder. And I feel like the chip on my shoulder is what makes me great. But also I can identify that I think it's some type of, like when we say toxicity, it's some type of negative connotation that come with that, because now that leaks over into my everyday life, my friends, my relationships, my business partners, because it's like I'm almost looking for something negative to go wrong. I'm almost looking for somebody to critique something, then I start to drive myself crazy.
Yeah. Now, one thing I don't like is like the only type of negativity that I don't like is when people talk down on my music.
Mm,
That's the only thing I don't like.
there we go.
Yeah.
But that's a big thing because you've been wanting to do this for so long, since high school, since before then.
No, I know. But it's like that's the only thing I take a lot of pride in. So it's
Yeah,
like,
but the problem with that is like people know how to get to you though, and they know how to trigger you. And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you'll have someone who will just comment and say your music's bad just to get a reaction out of you. Bro, literally people are idle. Never, DDG, one thing you got to learn, don't go back and forth with an idle person. You're gonna lose. If someone has time all day to type here and say your music's bad and this, don't have time for that, bro. Don't have time for idle people. If they can see that, of course it's gonna offend you because you're creative, that's your passion, that's what you love to the very core. But bro, people always gonna hate, bro. Don't let it get to you, man.
when niggas like try to downplay, because the reason why that is because I know my music hard. So
Yeah.
I know niggas is just like trying to like pick at me or whatever, you know?
What did I just say? They're trying to get a reaction from you, bro. They're idle. How can you respond to an idle person? I always tell people if you get a negative comment from an idle person, the worst thing you could do is respond. Once you respond, the game's over. You lose. If you respond to an idle person writing comments on the internet about you, you'll lose. Do not ever respond. You see a comment like the only response as a marketing person I would say is thank you so much for your comment. I appreciate you. Thanks for boosting me up in the algorithm. If you want to watch or comment on more stuff, you can go and comment on this. That's the, as a marketing person, that's the only type of reply I would tell you to reply.
I mean, so I'm like, all right, bro, like,
But who's to measure your music hard though? That's if somebody don't like it, I mean, who's to measure that?
no, I
If
know.
I say I don't like it, that don't mean that it's not good.
I
Facts.
understand that. But it's the way you say it. You can say like, I ain't, it's cool. But if it's on this shit trash, bro, I hate this shit about. It's like you shouldn't even you shouldn't even feel that stuff about nobody. You know what I mean? Like if you don't like something, you don't like it. You feel me?
Look at the motherfucking pot calling the kettle black.
What?
Out of all people,
What that mean?
hold up. It's like being a hypocrite almost. So like, you started your rap career dissing niggas,
Yeah, but he was doing it for
right?
fun.
You had a lot of disses at one point, and then even with the, you had a big diss that got you popping.
Yeah.
So I mean, now full circle is like, do you think?
But this the niggas and saying a nigga music is trash is different. Like it's
Exactly. They ain't got no music. At least if I'm gonna do a diss track, I'm creating, right? I'm still being a creator and putting something out there. If you ain't got nothing, if you just commenting but you ain't doing shit yourself.
not the same thing. Like it's like, all right, dissing niggas and calling niggas trash.
In today's society, you get lit by the negative comments. You get lit by maybe saying a nigga trash. You get lit by coming on here on a podcast and interviewing, trying to embarrass somebody. That's the shit that gets you lit nowadays. So
But that's what I'm saying. If someone comments negatively on your post, they're marketing you. That's what they don't realize. People think, oh, let me comment on a negative post and be funny. they're marketing you. You're not commenting on their post. You don't like they're marketing you, bro. When someone comments negatively, it's gonna boost your the content, the algorithms. I'm saying this from someone who does social media, bro. I know this. I do social media. I do this for a living. If someone comments, negative comment, they're gonna push your content to get more views and build your brand. It's gonna push it up. Actually, if no one's commenting negatively, you may have to start to quicken up.
Nigga, that the troll of trolls, maybe not now, because you mature, for sure, and as you should.
Yeah.
But you should be able to, out of all people, you should be able to understand.
I understand. I get the game. You know what I mean? But that don't mean that I want the game played on me. You know what I'm saying? I'ma still defend my own music. You feel me? That's the only thing that be getting to me sometimes. But other than that, it's like I don't really be caring for real, to be honest.
You never looked at it like, man, maybe I
When it be random niggas, I don't care. When it be niggas that I know or niggas that like got an influence, that's when it get to me.
Oh.
If
He's got a point. He's got a point. That happened to me recently. That happened to me. You guys could even check it out. I was on the dating stories on this show, and someone kind of had a negative comment. So he's got a point where it's like when it's random people, it's like, again, thanks for boosting up my stuff. Cool. When it's someone that you know, especially family, it's just like for me, it's just kind of like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel as a family point, it's embarrassing as a family because it's like more of the time if I see it, I'll just delete it, or if I can't delete it, it's just like, but I see what he's saying. But at the same time, I still got to see the same thing, whether it's family or someone else, they're marketing you or they're pushing it up. And most of the times people may comment negatively, maybe because of like self-reflection. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's a long story, but yeah.
If it's just a random nigga on the street say DDG trash, I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. That's one stream, one viewer. Don't care. But if it's like a dude with like a fan base and somebody with some type of influence, that's when I feel like you trying me because you sending people a signal to hate on me. You know what I mean? That's damn near like going to war, ain't it?
For
If
sure.
you're sending one nigga to North Korea right now and be like, hey, go say you fuck North Korea.
They ain't gonna do
They're gonna be like, what? Yeah, blow you down right now.
Yeah.
You send a whole army, they like, all right, everybody get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah, it's different.
I get it. I think it just come with the game and the territory. Like even we talk back about the diss track, because like you was popping then, right? Like you had like 1 million subs at the time, right?
Yeah.
You came out, and that man could have thought the same thing about you. Like I don't even know this man. I'm talking about some high school shit, and I'm talking about him. I don't even know this, and you even acknowledge it. You're like, man, well, that was just really just to get popping. It really was just to do a diss song, and it was fake. So like you should understand.
Yeah, I don't think that was the turning point though. Like,
I mean,
nigga,
that was your most streamed song at the time. You even
yeah, but I wasn't even rapping for real back then. Like that was really, that didn't even come out on Apple Music or nothing. That was just some YouTube shit. I can see if I dissed a nigga professionally.
Bro, and what this interview is not getting, Jay Hill, I fuck with this guy who's done this podcast because that's what goes to show you consistency. I've been seeing he's been doing this for a while, and now he's grown so much more bigger. So that's dope to see. But I think he's getting the point wrong, bro. DDG's a creator, so like, yeah, he did a diss track, but like it wasn't like it was just, he's just smart, bro. He's just a creator, so it wasn't like that. And at least he's doing it. Yeah, anyway.
You know what I mean? It's like, man, that's 8 years ago.
Bro, it went on World Star, bro. That was the biggest platform at the time.
Nah, that ain't. I don't think
getting a feature with famous Dex. Like you went up after that. What are you talking about?
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean?
You saying like I went up after this?
Like your music. Like I think people started taking you serious a little bit after that.
Nah, no, they didn't.
When would you say they started taking you serious?
When I dropped songs, like real
Which
music.
one? Give me a so I can pinpoint it.
I don't know, Givenchy, Take Me Serious.
Take Me Serious. That's when you went on tour, right?
Yep.
Take Me Serious.
Arguments. Like when I dropped real music, that's when it started turning. The diss track shit everybody was dissing each other on YouTube. That was just like a thing. Even all YouTubers was making diss tracks. Niggas like Jake Paul and Rice Gum get going platinum off the shit. That's just the wave. Just like the wave now is streaming. It's just like, nigga, that was the wave.
Do you think people intentionally, or maybe people intentionally talk down on the music because you are so vulnerable about how much you care about it?
Maybe, but um, I think it just stems from me being so popular on the internet.
Mm. It's like you're a target.
Whoa,
Exactly.
guys. Let me get a thumbnail real quick. Let me get a thumbnail. Negativity.
Like when Drake first dropped his music, right? When he first dropped his music, and I'm the biggest Drake fan.
Mhm.
When he first dropped Successful, I'm like, this is the nigga that was on Degrassi. Until I heard it. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, oh, this shit hard.
Yeah.
And then I've been a fan ever since.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's just how it is. But the difference between me and Drake is he stopped acting. I still do the shit. You feel me? That I do. I still do the social media shit. So it's like, that's really the only difference. But everybody gonna always have the whatever, however they was initially introduced to you, that's how they gonna think of you as. If you go up to a girl right now and you got a damn booger in your nose and breath stink, hair fucked up, and you get her number right there, she ain't gonna never forget that. No matter how many haircuts you get.
There's no more second chances.
Exactly, bro. It's like the first impression means everything. So I'm okay with that though. This is my livelihood. I have people that love me all around the world for what I do on the internet and my content and shit. So I'm cool with splitting it. You feel me? But it's like eventually, I want it to be where it's equally as big.
No, I actually understand you 1,000%. I feel like sometimes we isolate those negative comments when it's like, bro, there's so many positive comments out there. So many people that talking positive about you. You mean the time you're gonna look at your comment section and you're gonna point out the one person that say something negative? I feel like that's ungrateful. I feel like that's like a spit in God's face. Like I don't know how spiritual or religious you are, but I feel like when we do things like that, it's like we don't appreciate what we like how far we came for real.
Nah, I appreciate my fans a lot.
No, but he's got a point. He's got a point. You have 20 positive comments, so many. One, you know what I'm saying? As I said, you see the one, it's just like I'll tell a lot of people, again, marketing person, thanks for watching, bro. Appreciate you sharing love. But again, yeah, facts. But he's right. I feel you. Sometimes it's like we look at what we don't have instead of looking at what we have. We look at all the negative comments instead of looking at all the 20,000 positive ones. You feel me?
No, not saying
And
you.
that's why you should take them the same way. Don't just or someone comments positively, oh, thank you so much, you take that to heart. Then someone comments negatively, oh, you take that to heart. See them the same way. Positive, thanks, bro. Yeah.
I feel like when we do that, like even when I do that, I feel like that's what helped me stay grounded. It's like, nah, don't do that, bro. Like you got people supporting you. And you're gonna look at that one negative comment and respond, like, don't do that. That's why
I mean, I might get out of character and respond to a nigga or whatever. But other than that, it's like, they ain't really tripping for real. No, that's just that's just natural human nature. If you look at a field of green grass and you see one red grass, nigga, you gonna see that red grass. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Pay attention to it more. I get so much love, it's like the negativity stick out sometimes.
Yeah. It's funny because talking about the hate in the music and like people just saying you for this streamer slash vlogger. I think me personally, I think you were one of the few that get the most respect especially when it comes to YouTubers that made the transition from YouTube to musician. I feel like when I talk to people, they give you almost like the GOAT status, if I'm being real.
Yeah, and I humbly accept that because of how many other niggas did it.
And stayed relevant. DDG has stayed relevant since I've been on YouTube, seen him on YouTube, stayed relevant, went into went into music, doing well in music, doing his thing, killing it on YouTube. Then he said, all right, cool, streaming. I see streaming's the wave. It's similar to why I'm doing this reaction video as well, like just seeing different things and seeing how different things work. And he's taken streaming with both hands and bro, legendary shit, bro. Legendary shit.
Man, I can't tell. I know I'm the wrong person to ask. Only person I can think of is like Queen Naja, but
Exactly.
even then they say like you were the person that really kicked down the doors.
Yeah, but I tell people all the time, bro, like, no disrespect to anybody else that's trying to do it, but me and Queen Naja is the only ones that's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Really, really doing this shit for real.
yeah.
You know?
And unfortunately, bro, being the first, it comes with the negativity, bro. Like being the first in so many things. When you be the first, you gotta be the one that shit. Look at all of the women that came, like so many people I could just think of that was the first of their kind that took so much heat, and now it became a revolution, right? Like shit, who was the chick named Marilyn Monroe? Was that her? Like I feel like she caught so much heat. So many other people I could think of, but like just off the top of my head it's like they catch so much heat and then 10, 15, 20 years down the line, boom, they're great. The people love them. They legendary. It's like, nigga, ain't trying to hear that. Y'all wasn't calling me legendary when I was going through it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm going through. You feel me? It is what it is, though. I'd rather be the first to do it than to be the 10th nigga to do it and then it ain't feeling as authentic.
Mm.
I feel like my journey is gonna be something that people look back on and people get inspired by. There's a lot of other people that do the same thing that I do that want to get into music, that want to go into streaming or YouTube and then do music. And you know, I'm giving them I'm kind of giving them a way, paving the way for them.
Yo, you know what's funny? I watched your interview with
Gonna pave the way.
Speedy on Complex, and you was naming what was it the top streamers, and I think you said you, Casanat, um, uh, Platboy Max, and you gave honorable mention because he's so special in his own realm, Speedy. I thought that was so interesting because I feel like when I look at you, I see more than just a black creator. So when I hear that question asked to you, I'm thinking you gonna go like a Jake Paul, Mr. Beast, right? Why the separation?
What you mean?
When
Because
you
they
talk
said
about,
black creators, didn't they?
I don't think so. Did he? Maybe I don't think so. I don't think he said. I don't think he said specifically black. And that's why I was wondering, like, when we talk about these YouTubers, do we not think about globally? Do we only look at us
Black.
when it comes to it?
I mean, I think I said Aiden Ross.
I don't know.
Hey, Jewish.
Yeah, I don't think you said it. I think you said Black Boy Max, Casanat, you, Speedy.
Oh, probably did. I don't know. Well, Aiden Ross should have been in there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
black.
black creators. Yeah,
Okay,
black
okay.
creators.
All
Yeah.
right, my bad. I apologize.
No, you're good. Yeah,
I'm gonna fact check that too.
yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he's
So if you had to
black
give me,
creators.
okay, so I'm thinking Mount Rushmore of like streamers in general though,
Yeah. I mean, Mr. Beast don't stream, Jake Paul don't stream. So it had to be them.
or content creators.
Content
Do
creators,
you count that as content creation? Mr.
streaming?
Beast or like a like
Oh yeah, what? It's
yeah,
the
like
biggest
that's the
YouTuber in the
highest.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if
no,
you had to
of
give me
course.
if you had to give me a Mount Rushmore of like content creators, who would it be?
Sugira Rubasha.
Shit. It'd be the same list, but you can definitely add Mr. Beast to it for sure.
Mount Rushmore is four. Give me four.
And you say Mr. Beast,
Hey guys, comment below who do you think are the top five content creators? Who do you guys like in your niches? Let me know. If you guys like YouTube or watch YouTube.
Kai, Speed, and
I want to get into streaming too. Like I think just like it's, bro, these guys are so smart. It's so smart. Think about it. Let me break it down. Let me break it down for you. DDG streaming is so good because you're vlogging, he vlogs anyway. Like I'm always documenting my life anyway. I'm always recording. So if I'm just doing the same thing, okay, those are vlogging, they're kind of getting edited, then they're getting posted up and people watch them after, da da da. But if I can take people on the journey with me, like people want to know what I'm doing now. So all I got to do is just keep vlogging, stream it, be live, and he's already got an audience. So you're destined to take off, bro. It's genius. But I think streaming is the future. Like I honestly think streaming is the future. If you're not streaming now, you're missing it. Like it's the future. Like you'll get a lady in a shop, she can just stream, like even for business, just stream what you're doing. Content creators, bro. I'm telling you, it's the next wave, bro. For real.
Mm, see how see it's a lot though.
Like when you take the time to think about it, do you look at the evolution of the black content creators in your industry, in your field?
Yeah, you saying like, do I? What you mean like?
Like, do you look at it and be like, man, we came a long way?
Oh
Do
yeah,
you look
for
at it like, man,
sure.
we still got so much further to go?
No, like the biggest content creators in the world is black. I feel like we definitely lead in the space for sure.
Mm.
You know, in our own way. It's like a cult in a way. Feel me? Unless you like somebody like Mr. Beast is like the mainstream of the mainstream. You know what I mean? But like when it comes to like black creators, it's like, bro, the two biggest streamers, if you ask somebody who their favorite streamer, they might say either Kai or Speed. You know, they both black.
Yeah.
No, both came from nothing. So
What
it's like,
what I love about Kai's story is like I think I seen this on the internet and they would
All right, guys, I'm gonna stop it here. If you guys like this reactions videos, let me know because I like them, and at least I want to be consistent. Like I'm always consistent in the way I'm dropping content. I got a lot of business content on my stuff. I got a lot of lifestyle, just vlogs, just me documenting my life and what I go through as a business owner, as a young person, as a creator, because I'm still a creator, so I still drop cool vlogs. Go check out my proposal vlog. But yeah, man, let me know. I'm still keep growing, just keep growing. And like I tell people all the time, I'm doing YouTube because I'm gonna look back and I'll be like, I'm the greatest to ever do it. I was the first to ever do it in my family. I was the first to ever do it like me in Australia. I was just the first to do the shit that I'm doing, and I'm doing this for the history books. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why you see my channel is just I got over 4,000 videos. Doesn't matter. We don't give up because I'm not thinking about now. Yes, I want to, continue to grow, continue to get better. Look at my analytics, keep going, keep improving, keep improving. But at the same time, like this shit is just on some legendary shit, some 100-year shit, some 20-year shit, some shit that my kids will look back on and history books. So please keep supporting, whether that's negative or that's positive. I'd really appreciate it. All right, see you guys.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're gonna love that one.